Hello, everyone. We'll see if else joins us. All right. Today, you'll just need a band or a weight. So I'm going to use a loop band because I think that's what most people have. But if you have just a regular straight band, that'll work as well. Or a medium to light dumbbell will work for you also. Nothing too heavy. We're going to be doing some flies later on. If you have two weights, actually, because we're going to be doing some pressing, that'd be good to grab, and your water, and I'll get you guys warmed up here. Alrighty, so we're going to start opening up those hips. So spread the legs out, pull yourself down into a squat, and we're just going to do a little prying squat here. So I'm just shifting my knees over my toes on either side, rocking the hips back and forth. So I'm going to do about 5 of these. All right, just really stretch it out. When you're done, we're going to come to a tabletop position on the floor. Just keep working on those hips. We're going to open the leg out at a 90-degree angle. 5 on each side, repeated twice. I like to do a little child's pose between. All right, when you're done, stand on up. Then we're gonna loosen up those shoulders. So you're gonna hip hinge forward, and your hands are gonna come in front of you, and your elbows will pull out, shoulder blades pull together to make a W. So it's gonna look like this. Show you from another angle. Do 10 of these. Like you're squeezing an orange between those shoulder blades. All right, I'm just gonna shake my arms out, give my neck a little stretch. And we'll get started. I'll start by explaining. We're gonna do 30 seconds on, 20 seconds off for 3 rounds. We're gonna be doing a fly, some squat jacks, and a lat press. So for our fly, if you have a loop band or if you have a straight band, you're gonna anchor the band to your hip here. And you're gonna raise up, come back down. Don't let that band snap you down. If you have a weight, we're still gonna be doing one side at a time. Pull up, lower back down to your side. And then obviously we'll switch sides here. After that, we're gonna be doing a squat jack. So you're gonna squat down, touch the floor, bring the feet together. A little hop in between and right back down into your squat. And then after that, we'll do our lat press. So if you have weights, you're gonna have wide elbows here, and you're gonna press up and really slow on the down, control back into that position. Really focusing on the way your shoulders are moving. For the band, you're gonna put pressure in the band. If you have a loop band, if you have a straight band, you can just hold it taut. I have a loop band, so I'm gonna put my hands between. I'm gonna pull it out. I'm gonna hold it above head, and I'm gonna pull down and press up. So I'm pulling down behind my head and keeping a nice straight body. If I start having my rib cage flare, it's too difficult. I need to come in front or lessen up that pressure a little bit that I'm giving my band if I'm still flaring there in the front. Alrighty, we're gonna start with the fly. So grab your one weight or your band. We're gonna start here for 30 seconds. And then we'll have 20 seconds of rest. 3, 2, 1, and go ahead. So fly up, slow control on the down. Ten seconds left. So my fist is facing down. And rest, alrighty. We have 20 seconds here. We're gonna flip to the other side. I'll show you quick with this dog bone. If I had the weight, I'd be holding here, pull up, lower, down. So same thing, face, wrist facing down. Alrighty, switch to the other side and go ahead. If this is too difficult, too easy, you can move the band in further to create more tension. Or if you have a long band, just hold further up. Good. Make sure that palm is facing down and rest. Alrighty, we can put that band to the side for a moment and we're gonna switch to our squat jacks. So as you squat out, you're gonna reach the ground. When you come in, come up, your feet come together. In 3, 2, 1, and go. Down to the floor, back in. I like to alternate the hands just to get myself in a rhythm. Nice low squat. As you can see, I'm not dipping my body forward. You can still read the writing on my shirt. Three, 2, 1, and rest. All righty. Grab that band again for your weights. So if you have 2 weights now, they're gonna press up, pull back down. In 3, 2, 1, and go ahead. So start above head, pull down, and out. You can alternate between in front of the head, behind the head, to work on challenging yourself. We're really working those shoulder blades today. And rest. All righty. I'm gonna give us a few seconds here, and then we're gonna jump back in to the fly. So again, we'll start on our right side, then we'll go to the left, whichever one you're more comfortable with. If you want to start on the left, that's fine. Just make sure you do both. Alrighty. We're gonna start that in 10 seconds. Flying up. And go ahead for 30 seconds. Almost done. And rest. All righty, 20 seconds here of rest. Then we'll switch to the other side. Five seconds left. And go. All right. Fly up, come back down. Nice and slow on the down. And rest. All right, good job. Now, I apologize. Our rest got a little mixed up. So 20 seconds of rest, and then we're squat jacking. All righty. 3, 2, 1, and go ahead. Squat down, pop up. And rest. Good work. All righty. Grab your band or your weights. 20 seconds of rest. Get yourself ready. Work on those lats. 3, 2, 1, and go ahead. So as you pull down, your shoulder blades are pulling together and down. Your elbows come in right to the sides. Then you slowly come back up. Don't let that band snap your hands back together. Nice and controlled. So as you come down, you're pulling those hands apart against that band. Hold the tension as you come up. And rest. All righty. We have one more round of these 4 exercises, or really 3, because that one's double-sided. And then we'll get into our more cardio and ab section. Then we're done. This is just a 30-minute class. Alrighty, go ahead. Right fly. And rest. 20 seconds, and then we have the left. All right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go ahead. Fly up, slow down. Make sure you're breathing. I like a big inhale and up. Exhale and down. All righty, and rest. All right, last squat jack is coming up here in a moment. In about 10 seconds, we'll get started with that. Three, 2, 1, and go ahead. Squat down, pop up. It's just 30 seconds. It's the last one. And then we'll do our flat pull down. Keep going. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Good work. All right, 20 seconds rest. Grab that band or those weights. Ooh, catch that breath. 3, 2, 1, and go ahead. So we're starting high above the head, pulling out and down. So when I pull down, My shoulder blades pull together in the back. My elbows come into the body. Then I slowly come back up and repeat. Like I said, more challenge, pull behind the head. Just make sure you're not getting that flaring of the chest. And rest. All righty. Take a nice break here. We'll give you about a minute. Grab some water, walk around a second, catch your breath, whatever you need. And then we'll have a little bit of quicker time frames here, less rest, more movement. We'll do 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off. All right. I'll start explaining. You keep resting. The first exercise we're going to have is going to be a bear hold or beast hold, sometimes I call it, shoulder tap. So it's like a plank shoulder tap, but our knees are going to be tucked. So let me see. You guys should be able to see my whole body if I'm back here. I'm going to come down, shoulders above wrist, like I'm doing a plank, but now my knees are going to be directly under my hips and just floating above the ground. So I'm going to start like a crawling position. I'm going to tuck my toes under, and I'm going to pop myself up. Now, if that's very difficult for you, you're just going to hold that for the 20 seconds. Otherwise, if you think you can do the more advanced movement, we're going to pop ourselves up here and we're going to tap the shoulder. If you notice, I'm trying my best not to shift around as that goes. Then after that, we're going to do an explosive lunge. So you're going to drive the knee up, come down, punch off that front leg back to the knee drive, and keep falling onto that same foot. So drive the knee up and it falls back down into another lunge. 20 seconds on that leg, 20 seconds on the other. So I'll show you from the side. I'm lunging all the way down and I'm pushing back to come stand tall. So lunge to knee drive. After that, we'll come onto our back here on the floor or on the mat, whatever you have. Feet up, and we're crunching. Trying to reach for that ceiling, trying to reach for those toes. Up, up, up. Alrighty. Hopefully that makes sense for you all. We are going to start with that bear plank shoulder taps. So let me get my timer set. Starting in the bear position. Tap, tap, tap. If you're feeling unsteady, go back to the regular bear hold and continue with the taps when you're ready. 3, 2, 1, and go ahead. Pull yourself up. Tap, tap, tap. Sorry for the intruder. Let's go lay down. Woodford, we're playing. 3 seconds left. Tap, 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 and rest. Alrighty. We're gonna stand here. That's not yours. Get ready for that lunge. So pick your leg that's gonna be front first. Fall down, explode up. Fall down, explode up. If you're feeling unsteady on this, after your lunge, come back to center and then get back into the fall and knee drive. So when you knee drive, your core is going to need to come in and rest. Alrighty, 10 seconds, and we're going on to the other leg. So get ready for that. Ready? Fall into that lunge, drive up. Fall into that lunge, drive up. If you saw on my first time, I did lose my balance a little, so I came down, I came up, I caught my balance, and I fell right back into that lunge. That's what I want you to be doing. So this is working our legs and our core. Rest, 10 seconds, get to the ground. We're toe tapping. 3, 2, 1, and go. Almost done. 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right. I'm gonna give you a minute to catch that breath because I know that we're doing a Tabata timing there. It's very quick. Deep breaths. It's hard for me to move so quick and talk at the same time. I start just like yelling things out. Hopefully it makes sense. So deep breaths, quick sip of water. We're gonna repeat this. Bear shoulder taps, lunge to knee drive, toe crunches again, or toe touch crunches, sorry, not toe crunches. So that bear shoulder tap, again, knees stacked directly below the hips, shoulders stacked directly above the wrist, nice tight core, flat back, keep those hips square to the ground, the knees are just floating above the floor, and it'll be a shoulder tap. If you want to add shoulder tap, knee tap for a little challenge, you can. Like I said, if you need a rest, or not so much a rest, but if you start to feel a little wobbly with those hips, just hold, deep breath, bring your spine back in, and then repeat again. All righty, just 20 seconds here. 3, 2, 1, and go ahead. So plank up, bear plank up, shoulder taps. Keep going. So you should feel a nice burn in your arms and your legs, as well as your core. And rest. Alrighty. Stand up. Get ready for lunging to knee drive. This is big balance here. If you're really struggling with the balance and you can't pull that knee in, lunge down, come back, knee drive up and down. But I think if you take this slow, focus on your core, focus on this leg, you should be able to do it. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Alrighty, other side. Same thing, just the other leg. So we're sticking with the same leg this whole time for the whole 20 seconds. And go ahead. There's no alternating happening until we switch completely from the left to the right. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Good work. All right. Get down to the floor. Toe taps. 3, 2, 1, and go. Three, 2, 1, and rest. All righty. Whew. I'll give us some time here. Again, we're halfway done this Tabata time set. So all 4 of those movements, we're going to complete 2 more times. I'm out of breath. All righty. Give you a couple seconds here. I'm going to stretch my hamstrings while I'm down here. They're a little sore from the kettlebell class. All right. And we're going into this bear shoulder taps or beast position shoulder taps. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go ahead. So start in that crawling position, pop the knees up. You might need to step the feet in a minute. And then we're shoulder tapping. A nice tight core to keep that balance. Make sure you're not dipping to either side, and rest. All right, good work. Stand up for me. We got 10 seconds before we start those lunges. So we're falling down, driving up. Go ahead. Fall forward, drive up. Fall forward, drive up. Keep going, you got it. Fall forward, drive up. So when I drive up, I'm all the way tall here. Nice tight core. And then I fall forward and rest. All right, other leg. And go. Fall forward, drive up. Our hip flexors are really working here. Keep going. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right, 10 seconds to get to the ground. And go. 20 seconds, crunches. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. All righty. We're doing good. We have one more round of this. Getting up on that time. So we'll do a quick cool down after this round. All right. Ready? We're going to do that bear position, plank, shoulder tap. It's a lot of words. 3, 2, 1, and go ahead. Pull yourself into that bear position, and we're tapping the shoulders, keeping those hips nice and square, a nice tight core. Three, 2, 1, and rest. All right, we're done with that one for today. We are lunges left and right. One last time. 3, 2, 1, go ahead. Drop forward, pull up. Drop forward, pull up. So our hip is really pulling us in here. Nice tight glute here to pull us up. Lunge and pull. Lunge and pull. Get yourself into a rhythm. That'll help. And rest. All right. Other side. And then we're done with this. 3, 2, 1, and go. Lunge forward, pull up. Lunge forward, pull up. Our abs are helping pull that knee up. Lunge forward, pull up. You got it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right, we just have these crunches, and then we're done. 3, 2, 1, and go. Almost done. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and rest. All righty. Good work, everyone. We are done. I'll quick stretch you out so that you're not returning to your computer with a high heart rate. Okay, so I just want you to stand up, and we're still moving. It's gonna help our heart rate drop naturally. Now, we're gonna do a deep breath in, and as we exhale, we're gonna drop in front of we're gonna fold at their hips. We're gonna drop and exhale. So big inhale and exhale. Again, inhale.
Sorry, there is nothing for me to repeat.
Alexa thinks I'm talking to her. All righty. Now, we're gonna come down into a downward dog and really stretch into those calves. We should feel it a bit in our hamstrings as well. So walk it out. Down dog here. The more we press our heads down and our shoulders, get a nice stretch. A nice release for the thoracic spine. All right, so tuck the knees in. They should be spread apart slightly. I want you to bring your feet in the back though. Keep the knees out. And I want you just to rock. So rock back and pop up. Rock back and pop up. Rock back and pop up. So now I'm going to face you so you can see me. In this position now, we're going to bring one leg out. And again, rock back and pop up. We're just stretching out that hip that we just worked so hard during those lunges. All right, other leg when you're ready. A few more rocks. If you need to go, feel free to log out. I know I went a couple minutes over time. All righty. Now we're just going to walk ourselves back up. Big inhale. Exhale. All righty. That's all I have for you guys today. Thank you so much. I hope, well, I will see you next week. Mike will be teaching next week, but I'm sure he'll have something good for you. And